Quick video here why I'm ditching my Milwaukee bandsaw. When I was changing over to cordless tools, I decided to go with Milwaukee. Just seemed like they were the ones to go with. No really reason, I just liked all the stuff they had. And one of the things that I really liked that they had was this cordless bandsaw. And I had to have it, so I begged my wife to let me buy this Milwaukee fuel bandsaw. Then it turns out that I really didn't use it that often. I have used this thing as, I can count how many times I've used this on one hand. I cut down a drive shaft with it, I cut some exhaust pipe with it, and maybe a couple of pieces of flat steel. That's it. I mean, this thing is brand new. But turns out it's just not that practical for me. For some guys that are working in the field all the time, I'm sure these things are amazing. They're just not for me. It's just not practical in the shop. As I started working on this project, I was going to need to do a lot of pie cuts. And I'll tell you right now that spending $35 to $50 a package on pie cuts to weld stainless is not going to work, especially when you can buy a full stainless pipe or pipe kit for less than 3 or 4 packages of what pie cuts cost. Now they make some pretty badass stands for this Milwaukee bandsaw, not gonna lie. And Harbor Freight's Hercules one had my attention because I could actually set an angle with it. The problem with that is if I were to use that Hercules stand, that quick stand for the portable bandsaw, with this pipe, that pipe would kick all sorts of directions. So it would actually, let's loosen up my clamp here. If I want to cut an angle out, it would have to sit like this. And if I wanted more of an angle, like this. Opposite angle, like this. We get the point. That's moving it around a whole lot. For a Milwaukee bandsaw that costs $450, or I could get this unit for a whole $150. And what's cool about this one right here, yes, it has a cord, unfortunate. And it comes out of a stupid end of it. That's one thing I do not like about it. It does not work out very well on this side. I'm gonna zip tie it along the edges here. It has a nice speed clamp. Good, solid. I have my vise on the table to adjust it for the height. I can screw it in just depending on what diameter my pipe is. And the best feature of why I bought it is because it has the ability to miter. That alone makes it way more practical for what I'm doing here in the shop right now. I can set it on the table, I can put the pipe on the vise and cut all my pipe cuts that I need and then get back to work. Unfortunately, this Milwaukee's got to go. I'm either gonna have to sell it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm definitely not gonna throw it away, that's for sure. We paid way too much money to throw it away, but I also paid way too much money for it to sit below my toolbox. So there you have it. That's just why I decided that this smaller portable miter stand is a lot better option. And one of the features that I did not show you here, if you want to use it separate, like the Milwaukee, it easily comes off. Move it here. There we go. And it easily comes off and then turns into handheld saw. It also has adjustable speed, which I just found that out just this moment, which is going to be good because I was cutting this stainless way too fast. Goes right back on with ease. Tightens back up. When you want to set the cut, just pull this pin and it'll go down. That's why this was the best option for me. I'm very happy with it. I got to use it for the first time today, and I will not be going back to the Milwaukee, that's for sure.